I've got a pretty good idea about what to expect during the phone's official launch on August 9th. But that doesn't mean that the rumor mill has stopped spinning. In fact, the latest batch of rendered images gives us a good look at what the Galaxy Note 9 will look like. And as stated before, the device won't be offering any substantial changes in the design department. We still have the curved front panel and no-notch design with small bezels all around. The only thing that has changed is the fingerprint placement on the back to avoid accidental lens smudges. With the launch of the original Galaxy Note in 2011, Samsung single-handedly created a new category of smartphone. With its 5.3-inch display, which was back at the time considered huge, and its unique stylus, the Galaxy Note managed to leave a mark and pave the way for a successful flagship lineup of phones for Samsung. Now, 7 years later, in a world of gigantic smartphones, the large screen is no longer among the major defining features of the Galaxy Note series, but the S Pen stylus still is. The S Pen is what makes a Note phone a Note phone. And yet, it has seen surprisingly little in terms of substantial improvements over the years, whereas the Note devices themselves have changed and progressed quite a bit since the very first one launched in 2011. This is seemingly about to change with the Galaxy Note 9, however, as it is rumored to usher in the biggest S Pen upgrade yet, long-range wireless connectivity. What does this mean for the Note 9? Let's go over the things we know and the things we want. The Galaxy Note 9 stylus may be in for a big upgrade. The S Pen may act as a Bluetooth controller for the Note 9, which could give it all sorts of new functions from controlling music to taking pictures. The rumor was shared online by mobile tipster Ice Universe, who has a record of leaking info on upcoming Samsung phones. The S Pen is the flagship feature of Samsung's Galaxy Note devices, but most of the S Pen's functions have been limited to writing, drawing, or navigating menus. Adding Bluetooth support could give the S Pen a whole new life as a remote controller for different tasks. It's worth noting that the event poster includes what looks like a close-up of the S Pen, which may signal that something is in store for the Note stylus. Samsung didn't immediately respond to a request for comment. The S Pen stylus has thus far been very much tethered to its host device, be it a Galaxy Note phone or a Samsung tablet, as it needs to be in close proximity to the screen in order to fulfill its function. And this only makes sense, right? It's a stylus and it's used mainly for writing and drawing, so why wouldn't it work only when touching the screen or hovering over it? But this is seemingly about to change with the arrival of the Galaxy Note 9 and its Bluetooth-enabled S Pen, which would enable long-range connection between the phone and the stylus. But this raises a simple question: why? It's a pen and it's used for writing and it has this convenient slot on the bottom of the device. Who'd need to use it 20 feet away from the phone, and for what reason? Well, according to the latest rumors and reports from around the web, the Bluetooth-enabled S Pen may be used in a variety of different and interesting ways, though some sources suggest some rather outlandish implementations, such as a speaker built into the S Pen, which is something we doubt will happen. Another talked about possibility is the use of the S Pen as a music playback control device. The stylus may have a single button but it could still be used to pause and slash or change a song without having to open whatever streaming app you're using. Single click to pause, double click to skip, for example. Furthermore, if your Note 9 is connected to a Bluetooth speaker somewhere in your house, you may be able to change the song from the other room, provided you carry the S Pen by itself. All said and done, we'd be lying if we told you we were excited about these rumored features. We think that Samsung can do so much more than that, so here's something we've had on our minds for a while, and we think Samsung should just make possible on future Note devices.